Hello, my viewers. Favorite day on psychological realities. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate. Today, let's talk about Sally of Levin TV. Sally is this young girl who was married to Shady. Apparently, Shady has been living abroad, and on coming back to Kenya, he had organized with the Levin to surprise his wife Sally. And on arrival, the surprise turned into something else because they got Sally red-handed with Ramsey, Shady's brother. And it was not easy for Shady. Apparently, Sally wanted to put it like Ramsey wanted to rape her. But Ramsey said the truth that Sally had been seducing him, and he asked for forgiveness from his brother, and he was forgiven. And before he could understand what was going on, Sally took off with Shady's vehicle, money, and household, everything. And she went and got married to Obina. So when Levin TV found where Sally was and they were asking Obina about her, Obina was like, "This is my girlfriend." And in fact, it is like they wanted to quarrel with the Kina Ramsey and Shady. And before Obina could understand it, Sally had also moved on to Richie. And now that's how Obina, Shady, and Levin became a team. And later on, Richie had to join them because they discovered that Sally was a scammer who had recruited some few young men and women to scam people, to scam rich men around. And so Sally, apparently she has been using diabolic ways in scamming men. And when Sally took off from Obina, she took his passport and everything. In fact, Obina was rendered homeless and useless, as in he was incapacitated. To cut the long story short, today, Sally came on set. The other day, Sally came on set. She wanted to say something, confess some things, but the witch doctor, in Swahili we call them Mganga, who she had said that the Mganga was her husband, came on set and she just fainted. She collapsed and no one knew what she really wanted to say. But today they came on set, Sally, the pastor, Levin, Obina, and Ramsey. And it's when we discovered that Sally had given her life to Jesus, and she was a changed person. And she had promised to give everyone everything she had stolen from them. And she was saying that it was not her, it was the devil. So it is like this witch doctor or this Mganga, he was the one, according to my understanding, it is like he was the one who had recruited Sally and other young ladies into acquiring some things for him. Because on set we saw the witch doctor appear, and it's like he wanted to strike Sally. He didn't want the reconciliation to happen. Remember the other time he intercepted and nothing went on. But today when he tried, I think it was a bad day for him. Because the pastor who came, he's a powerful pastor. I've seen him before when he was praying for Van. Van's story it's just another crazy case. But we thank God because everything came to normal. So when the Mganga came on set, he wanted to interfere. And when the pastor shouted, "In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus," hey, the Mganga decided to disappear the way he is used to. Because if at the moment if you're watching, if you've been a fan of Levin TV, at the moment you know that the Mganga on set, he's always appearing and disappearing anytime he wants. He can change himself into a bird. We've just seen him do a lot of crazy things on that channel. And everything seems to be hopeless because he used to interfere like in everything. So today when he was interfering, when they said in the name of Jesus Christ, in fact other people are afraid, but the pastor, he knew what he was doing. He knew the name he was calling. It was a very powerful name, the name of Jesus Christ. The Mganga jumped, that witch doctor had to jump from the rooftop, and that's when he met his death. And it's not, as a normal human being, it's not good for someone to die in sins and in that way. But I guess today was just his last day. And if you ask me, I think he still thought he's still possessing the powers of appearing and disappearing. But he never knew that when the pastor was calling the name of Jesus Christ, that name took away all the power he had. So when he jumped, I think that he thought he still had the power, but he never knew that the power had disappeared. And that's how he just went down and met his death. The only encouraging thing is that Sally is free from the hold of that Mganga, because she made us understand that she was also under the spell of the Mganga, that witch doctor. And trust me, you people, if you know Sally, you know her as a very bad girl. Sally is this one girl who could talk rubbish, and she was never remorseful. She could come, spit whatever she wanted to say. I mean, Sally was an arrogant girl. And she kept on even using her sister, using other girls, using other men in order to achieve her goals. And something I wanted is that we never saw her mother. We never saw many things did not add up, because in a normal case, we'll want to know the parents of such a young girl. But it's like even the parents didn't want her. The sister didn't want her, because she was into this cultic group that was using diabolic powers to scam men. And her friends, most of us know her girlfriends, they were all the same. They were all liars. I would want to know the one who was having the TV on the head, whether she got well. I would like to see Levine bring the other girls on set to see whether they have also changed, because these ladies wanted to change, but it's like there was this force behind them that it was very hard for them to change. They could come on set and even swear that they are going to change, but next time they're coming, they have been turned into other things. And I really wondered why were they behaving like that? But it's today that I understand that they were also under a spell. And people, life is spiritual. And when you see people behaving the way they are behaving, sometimes it's not good to judge them. It's just good to understand them. And if you are a prayerful person, you can pray for them. If you're a counselor, you can give them some therapy session and see how they can come out. And the truth is, most of us thought Sally's case was hopeless one. But for me, seeing Sally today, beautiful and calm, laughing and chatting with Ramsey, the way they used to throw at each other abusive words, I just feel happy. And I'm one person who believes in change. I've seen people change. Personally, in my life, I've witnessed very many people changing. I've witnessed very hopeless cases just turning back and reforming. And today it was that one of those days that I saw Sally, Obina, Ramsey, Levine, all relieved and happy on set. I really thank God for that pastor. He's a very calm pastor, young pastor, but I think he's a very powerful man of God. As per his past record, I can say he's a man of God who is a very powerful one, and in this case, a very serious one. And maybe God wanted to save all of them. I'll be keen to see what Obina, Shedi, Ramsey, and the rest will get. Otherwise, from whatever Sally stole. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Kindly subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate.